It is finally time. The biggest model I have ever made is here at last. Sam is a character most people just avoid making a custom of, and it's pretty understandable as to why. He is a giant articulated engine, a 2666 to be exact, which is also very hard to come by in model form. Not to mention that Sam is a glup shadow for Thomas. He only appeared in those Thomas Railway Storybook Collection videos on YouTube, and didn't appear in the main series. As you can see, my model is fairly different from Sam's official design. Sam, in official canon, is a 2666 Virginia Railway Class AG, and my model of him is a Union Pacific Challenger, a 4664. I made this little change as I just prefer to look at the Challengers, and the models are a little bit easier to come by due to their popularity. And I came across this exact model for a very good deal. Now we have Sam in the flesh. Let's dive into how I made him. First things first, I examined the model for any major damage, and there wasn't any. I then did a good cleanup with alcohol and Q-tips to remove any dust before painting, as that can ruin the paint later. So I made sure the model was as clean as I can get it. I also removed all the old lettering and numbering as well, as that can show up after the layers of paint. Priming was very easy. It was just my standard custom mix of gray acrylic. Technically not primer, but it does work pretty well, so. The main color, I initially used just Owl Barrel's new Shamrock straight out of the bottle. And I initially was fine with this, but I found it looking very bright and neon-esque. And so I mixed in a black to the bottle to darken it a bit. And I did several coats of this new shade all over the body and tender. Next was a cleanup in black acrylic, this is very common. I also painted the smokebox black as well. Sam's official design has his smokebox the same color as his body. I honestly hate this look, it's very jarring, so I just kept my smokebox door black. I also painted the running board sides on the model in red. American engines don't have this like British trains do, but I find this gives it a nice color variety, you know. I then used my gray acrylic, the same I used as Spencer, to make little details all over the model. So I had these little bits and knobs on the top here, on the tender, etc. Just basically wherever I felt was needed more color, you know. I then painted the handrails and the piston drums. Don't know if that's the right word for them, but they're all painted in silver. And the dome was also painted gold around this time. Shortly after doing all of that, I found out the body can be removed from the chassis very easily, so I just popped it off pretty quickly and just did a few touch-up works. And I also did a glue cleanup, adding some more lubricant to the wheels and everything, so I could run smoother. And after doing a little cleanup with the paint here and there on the body, I then got it ready for its matte clear coat. And after putting the body back on the chassis, Sam was done. I am so happy with how Sam turned out. It's like way better than I ever imagined, you know? Also, I haven't really seen a lot of people make Sam at all. Only a few people have, I think, but it's still very rare. Sam's kind of a cool character, I find. At least by the design. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all same time next week.